if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new Rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still chat. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking softly, slowing us down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Should I walk over again?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third and 9. Slot receiver, headed right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 34-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing to begin is Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Moore going in motion. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Last thing 19.
From the gun, it's Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 29-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll drop to throw. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 range. 70 range. Warriors 70. Go.
Here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Cardinals 3.
They'll motion over Flowers. On first down, it's Love. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get up.
Throwing is Love. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Arizona. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go! 79 Bronco, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Love to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now Love. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and 1 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
Last thing, 19.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Here's Love. That's caught by Harrison right side. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
Now Love. This one out to Moore. Davis, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Two minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's got it at about the 8. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Carlson's kick is good. And the Giants will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go! Come 19! Come 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Panther 11! Panther 11!
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. A big hole inside the 30. It is a big gain for Arizona. 68 yards. Moore going in motion. Here's a designed run. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Go!
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Motion man is Hyatt. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cardinals 24, Giants 17.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Check.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Giants. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
So the decision to go for it on fourth down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense, but now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
Let's go now.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. But from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
On second down, they'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Giants will cut the deficit to 7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Harrison.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Okay, ready?
Third down, 3 to go.
Go, 18. Shut up. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
They'll motion over Flowers. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 37-yard line.
Track at 60.
They'll motion over Flowers. On second down, Love. To the sideline. He's got more. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They'll go with the sneak. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And waiting, no signal. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Just nowhere to go for that fullback, Mike. They thought he was their best shot of getting this ball across the goal line, but the defense stops them for no gain, and they set up a 4th down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Benson.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
First and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll send him over to the left. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
A second down throw for Love. A throw on the run is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Go.
Now give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Left wing 19.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. The defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Max, and now he loses the football. The Cardinals have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Let's go now.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, check that. Street. Third. Right there. Street.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
now a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.